Oh, I feel his stomach bubbling. Good boy. Brother's over there. I know it. Brother. Hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. Today is a great day. Another monumental day.
It is the day.
The day. We are going over to Grandpa Adler Farms. Got a little family gathering, and at the end of it, we got the critter getter. We're gonna bring home some goats.
Yep.
So stick around and wish us luck. We're gonna try to get them in the critter getter and then get them from the critter getter to their pen with Hercules.
And hopefully they don't take off on us.
Yeah, we'll see. I got treats in my pocket.
Oh, well, you didn't give me any treats to put in my pockets.
I know, I want to see you run around with them.
Oh, thanks.
All right, let's go get them.
All right.
Bring them home.
All right, okay.
I have goat treats, and then we're just gonna tackle and go.
We're just picking up and going. Thanks for hanging out, all right? Whoa.
Grandpa, you're gonna cry tonight, aren't you?
No problem.
He claims he's ready to get rid of these goats.
I feel like Mario's the smarter way to go.
That's a good boy.
No.
There we go, get in there.
Lift, yeah, just lift it just a little bit. There you go.
Here we go, all right, buddy.
They weren't filming.
Go do that again. I didn't get it.
He just jumped up in my arm.
I kind of did.
He misses his brother immediately.
Hey, Goaties, so far.
There's a good boy.
Hey, Goaties. Hey,
I
Goaties.
like that shelter.
Can I pay you?
Thank you.
Can I pay you? Goaties. Goaties.
Sit down, please.
Your brother's been pulling on it.
Hey, Carter.
You guys want to go meet your brother?
That's really good, man. I like that. Holy cow. Listen, you got a lot of things to undo with those goats under there.
I believe it.
A lot of things to undo.
We're gonna go back and you're gonna get the nicest goat shelter on the planet. Just for you two for right now. And brother Hercules is gonna be there. Well, that's our cue. I think I need to jostle this around a little bit because Mario's gonna beat up Luigi. Utter chaos.
Utter chaos.
Utter chaos.
Although it did go a lot smoother than I expected.
Hey,
All right, thank you so much. Oh,
I'll let you know how bad they are. Your fault. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your help.
Come.
Come pet the goats anytime you want. All right, well, the truck ride home was good. We didn't get on the fastest highway that we could have to get here, but they stood up most of the entire ride until we got to the hills before we got home, and they both laid down, and Luigi laid his cute little head on the back of Mario. But now we're ready to try to get him to the pen.
So we have to go from here to all the way over there where Herc is.
So what I could do is try to get Mario out, close the pen back, because I got treats in my pocket. Even if he gets away from me,
He'll come back.
I think so. But if I can get this door open and just get Mario out, remember we had Luigi first at my
Yes.
parents' house and he freaked out because
Yes.
he needs Mario. He did similarly whenever we picked him up at Dad's. I said, hey, you take Mario first, and sure enough, Luigi was just watching, so I was able to grab him and he didn't put up a fight. So Mario,
So it looks like Mario's first, huh?
we can try you first, Betty. Can you be
Hi,
good for me?
Luigi.
Come here, Mario. You're okay. You're okay. There's a boy.
All right, Luigi, we'll be right back for you.
Okay, bud.
Oh my.
Just don't headbutt me with your horns, okay, dude? Yeah, that's my boy. Oh, I feel his stomach bubbling. Good boy. I think he just threw my back out.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
Hey, Herc.
Look who it is, buddy. Who is that?
He's like, are you gonna play with me?
Okay, let me get your brother. I know you're missing him.
Okay. Back up.
I'm gonna go see your brother.
Is your back okay for real?
No, I sincerely hurt it a little bit. Yep. It'll be all right.
Well, I don't want you to make it worse.
I know. Look. He's already up
He's
there.
already claiming the Herc hut. Herc's like, no, that's mine.
Hey, buddy. You want your brother in there with you?
Oh man, I wonder if we should have moved his house. Well, we'll find out.
Come on, bub. Oh, did you pee yourself? I think somebody peed himself.
Probably.
We got a wet belly. Look,
sorry.
brother's over there. Brother's over there. I know it. Brother's over there. We're coming. We're coming. Go ahead. All right.
Okay, well
Good
that was
boy.
a little bit better than it could have been.
Good boy.
Hi, Herc. Hi. I know. It's okay.
Hey, look here. Look here, boys. Mario, Luigi.
Hey, buddy. Hi, Herc.
Come here. Come on, boys.
Come here, Herc.
There's a good boy.
Come here, buddy. There we go.
All right. All right. What do you think, Hercules? He is much bigger than the last time they met. In fact, that was in the Gotastrophe video. Here you go, Weege. Hi, buddy. Can you eat some hay? I said, where's my grain? Yes, a good boy. What do you guys think?
What do you think?
Which is already going for the window.
What do you think, Mr. Herc?
Hi. Welcome home.
I know.
You guys want some grain? Some real food? Huh? Yeah, this is feeding time out at Grandpa's, isn't it? Shake it off. What's up?
You okay, buddy? Hey, Herc, fight back. You gotta fight back, Herc.
Hey, you gotta be nice to Mr. Hercules there, bud. Can you tell your brother to be nice? Come here, Bubba. There's my boy. You okay? Is Luigi already beating up on you? You know you're bigger than him now, right? I guess he's a little more solid, isn't he? And he's got those stupid horns. Hmm.
You just gotta stand up to him.
Yeah. You let him know who's boss, okay? Can you do that? You can do that, can't you? Yeah. You gotta tell him who boss is.
You're tough. You got this. He started to stand up and they both immediately turned and looked at him. What do you think of your new friends? What do you think of them? They're not starting out very nice, are they? Yeah. You gotta get tough with them. Gotta get tough with him.
I know, man. That white one's got a problem with dogs, don't he?
You gotta be tough. Put him in his place.
Show him how scary you are.
And tell him to leave you alone.
Yeah. You tell him whose pen this is, right?
Yeah. Love you, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna get him some food. I'm gonna get them some grain.
Okay.
Because they would normally eat grain. I'm curious with them in here. I give him just a little bit and see if he'll just eat it. He says, don't let the white one be mean to me, Mom.
I'm gonna try not to.
Can you be a big boy? Be a big, strong
You
boy?
got this. You're tough.
You know how sometimes you pick on Nala?
Yeah.
She doesn't like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
You're tough,
You
okay?
gotta give it back to him.
Love you.
All right, well, round one went to the goats. I throw my back out. Luigi's already been poking at Mr. Hercules. Mario, what do you think, bud? How's that hay treating your hairdo? Hi, buddy. What do you think, man? It's gonna take some getting used to. Don't you let him have your house, mister. There's nowhere out over there. This is your new home. Are you okay with this? Look at your shelter. Yeah? We're coming with the grain. We'll be right there with it. Yep, so picked up Mario to throw him in here and totally threw my back out. Kind of a common tall person problem sometimes, but I wasn't paying attention to how I was bending over or anything. Right now, it's typically about what time Dad fed them, so they are going to town on that hay. In fact, as we left, Dad was going out to feed his goats. So I'm really curious. Fox was making some noises saying goodbye to these boys. It was a little bit sad, but I think deep down, you know, Dad's ready to trim back to just his crew, and now we're all in our respective homes. I'm not gonna lie, there is a sense of completeness. Like I've not only, yeah, my back, my back is killing me a little bit, but having them here, the whole family being together, we're gonna let them all get acclimated before we bring Nala out, of course, because if you remember at Grandpa Adler Farms, Nala was all about messing with these guys from outside the pen. So Shannon's getting him some food. They do appear to be hungry because, you know, Grandpa never fed them. Now, they've had a decent amount of treats. I didn't have to over-treat them, but I wanted to feel comfortable on the trip over here. She's bringing it. She's bringing it. I don't have it yet. Yeah, I don't have it yet, man. She's coming. She's getting the grain. She's bringing it. Yeah. Now, this is going to be the trick. Don't let him out. Don't do it.
Luigi, come here.
There you go.
He eats so fast.
Have you got it all down?
No.
Yeah, go ahead and split it up. So everybody was saying when he was digging that he was bored, we had to get the goats out here, but it's just as much acclimation for him as it is them and us. So he's a little skeptical because Luigi's got him to yelp twice already. I don't know what's wrong with that goat. Yeah, you're just going to have to stand up to him and tell him who's boss. If you'll remember, the last time these guys all met was the video with Goatastrophe in it. That was the one where Batman was breaking out. We tried to put all three of them together. They kind of tag teamed against Hercules. He was so small, so we called that one early and said, you know what, maybe this is not the way to do it. We'll let him grow a little bit, get used to his pen, claim his space. He's done that, so hopefully now we can all become friends. He's very skeptical of what's going on.
He's so skeptical. It's gonna be okay, Herc.
So we do have the little trough feeders that you put on the side of the panels. They're over at Grandpa Adler Farms at Dad's. We left them behind just because we didn't plan that all the way through, and so no, this is not eternally. This is not where they're going to be eating. This is going to be their hay setup. We want to get the troughs in here and
Get him some water.
get him some water. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. You think you can make friends with these yahoos? Herc's like, I don't know what to think about these guys. I got you, buddy. It's mostly that one over there. I mean, you don't want to cross this one, but he doesn't really care too much about dogs. It's that guy. He's watching Mario.
Oh, I know.
You're okay. You can't get any further away from him than you already are.
You know what? This is technically the first feeding at Shady Acres Farm.
Yeah, it is.
I have a buddy over here.
He says, I don't know how I feel about these yahoos.
It wasn't a goat catastrophe.
We didn't have a catastrophe.
We got really lucky on this one.
But the boys are here.
Yep.
At Shady Acres, and they're all over there waiting for us to come over. I hear them. They're going to town, so let's go over there, see how they're doing. Give you kind of an update of what life is like out here at Shady Acres compared to over at Grandpa Adler.
Have they been nice to you today?
Well, Mario always is, but that's something we'll talk about. Mario! Hey, buddy. Is it time to eat? Do a little afternoon eating?
Hi.
Oh, Luigi, you're being nice. Look how close you guys are. Is it just because it's feeding time? Hi, boys. Yeah. Oh, starving, aren't you? You never get to eat, do you?
They're both trying to stick their noses through.
Now, something that somebody pointed out, and I kind of thought about this as they were standing up here and looking at it, I don't want to keep the food here long term because these yahoos know exactly what's in here.
Yeah.
And it's just a temptation. Now, the nice thing about it here is the camper's right up there, so we can at least see when they're up here, how they're acting and all that stuff. But we do want to find new homes for this stuff. We're just kind of getting used to them being here and seeing how they're doing with the shelter. So far, so good. Are you hungry, starving goats? Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Hercules.
Look how much hay they ate.
Good job, boys.
Wow. I'm putting this down on the floor of the shelter, but we have the trays coming. We left them at Grandpa Adler Farms. He hadn't gone back there yet. So they will be eating out of stations just like they were over at Grandpa's. He wants the food that I pour out, but he really wants it out of the scooper.
Bucket.
Oh, hey, brother's got his and you got your own, bud.
Hercules isn't used to having to share attention, and he's not a fan of that.
What's the matter, buddy?
He's like, get over here and give
What's
me
the
attention.
matter? We had to have a meeting last night. Luigi was the victim over at Grandpa Adler Farms. That is not the case here. Luigi is the enforcer. This poor guy is the victim. And so, just like with Smokey, Luigi had some issues and, wanted to pounce her, and then the other goats would pounce him. Well, Mario, our relationship's growing. It's a very dynamic relationship, but Luigi picks on this guy. So we're working at toughening him up a little bit, being a little more defensive and reminding Luigi that he's got sharp teeth. Because we don't want our poor little puppy to be picked on by a silly goat, do we? But it's coming along nicely. So last night when I came out, I was out here, I don't even know, probably a little more than a half hour with him. And we had a long talk, and Mario and I bonded. We made some heavy eye contact, and he was listening to me, and so he calmed Luigi down and really kept Luigi out of Herc's hair while Herc was eating some dinner. There you go, Mario, you tell him. Yeah, you're also throwing your food in your poo, man. Goober.
We probably could have picked up this hay and put it on top and put it in there, but...
There you go, big boy. There you go. Yeah. Why don't you eat some food? So, the nice thing is, Batman's not here. Well, I don't mean that the way it sounds, but Batman obviously had a problem eating Smokey's food, the dry food, and I thought maybe he was teaching Mario those tricks. So far, the goats have not touched Hercules' food, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And ironically, look right there. They haven't tried to eat the bed yet. So Luigi and Hercules, they're the only ones that are really having to work on their relationship. And the first night, it was heartbreaking. I had to refrain Shannon from taking Luigi out.
Don't mess with my puppy.
He was, man. He would not let Hercules be, like, if Hercules got into a corner of the shelter, either up on the pallets or over in the corner to the left of the hay, Luigi would just corner him in there and hit him, and he was crying, and boy, whew.
It was rough.
That was a bit of a night. We couldn't film that because Shannon and I were also kind of in, you know, what?
Shock mode?
Shock mode, first time form, trying to determine, you know, how much involvement should we have versus how much do they just need to work on themselves and figure it out. And they're doing much better. Today is day 2, day 2.
Yeah, they just needed to get acclimated a little bit, I think. But
Yeah, well, and Mario, I'm telling you, the guy, he's watching and observing, and he's watching his brother, and he sees how I treat and Shannon treats Hercules, and it's almost like he's kind of being the enforcer. Can we both be friends together? Don't ram your brother, especially while he's right here with me, okay? I won't stand for that. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Herc.
Your other brother.
Oh, this one can't handle it whenever you are not paying attention to him.
Well,
Yeah, you're the star, right?
This was his pen all to himself before these guys came along. What do you think, bud? They say, hey, Grandpa normally sneaks us some treats about now because the others have finished their food. Is Luigi doing any better with you, huh? Is he
Luigi's
doing
like,
any
this
better?
is my place.
Oh, look at the window, love. You know what? I definitely think
We need to put something right here.
we get some pallets down here. Maybe we just leave those open underneath. I mean, we could pull
Yeah.
these out.
And then we could put the buckets under there.
Hi, buddy.
The feed buckets.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe for the goats or him or somebody to get under.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What you think, big man? Man, it's been a lot of fun. We bought one of those condensed hay bales because we were in Shannon's car running errands instead of the truck, and I thought, well, you know, those are meant to be carried in a vehicle like that, right? What are you saying? You think brother's going to give you a hard time when you get down?
Oh.
Tell him, Herc. Tell him, say, hey, I was here first. This is my pen. I'm
You do
coming
what I
down.
say.
What do you think? So we're going to try the other hay out, you know, just kind of give it a run. But they did a great job eating most of their hay because they were in here all day long, which is fantastic. That's what we built it for. But we were hiding from the rain, weren't we, boys? Yeah, put him in his place. Who's the boss man? I'm telling you, it's like he's writing the new rules. You know, Dad even mentioned it in our premiere. Hercules has rules for his pen. We brought him goats, and all those rules went out the window. It's really sad, but it's also adorable. He's figuring it out. He wants to be their friends, and he thinks he's part goat. In fact, he's learning from Luigi how to do a little side jump, and, you know, when Luigi goes up to ram him, he'll go up at the same time and then just run the other direction. It's cute.
It's pretty cute.
But we're getting acclimated to having the goats here. Herc's getting acclimated to sharing his space, and these boys seem to fit in just fine.
Do you like that? Oh, do you need a turn? I can hear Hercules having a fit behind me.
Oh, he's just bouncing around. He's bouncing around, aren't you, bud? I'm telling you, I think Mario sees the way that we love on Hercules, and it's almost like he's trying to keep Luigi at bay, and I love it. So we'll give them a little time. I will say, what this has really opened us up to is leaving them up here in this pen for a while. Since the goats got here, we've not had Big Boy out on a trail walker or anything with us, and in fact, we can't bring Nala down here that much yet because Luigi will just ram the goat panel. Because he's got a little attitude. It's okay. We're all family, buddy.
We're on the same team, remember?
All family. Herc's here to help you.
Oh, buddy, you're taking me down.
You're welcome, bud. So as soon as possible, especially now that the ground is nice and soft after a couple of days of rain, one full day of rain, it'll be great for driving those posts for the electric fence. So I'm waiting for the weather to kind of hold up well enough for that, and then I'm gonna get started on that. I think Shannon's kind of been thinking through some of the shelter layout, and we're just kind of observing how the goats and Hercules are handling that. So if we need to make any changes or anything, she can, my pallet pro. But it's been very surreal, you know, for Shannon and I to walk out, see the goats, hear the goats. We've talked about it for so long, and now it's
a
here.
reality.
Our family, I feel like our farm family has come together,
Yep.
and it's just gonna go from here.
What are you doing?
Hey, man.
We don't let them eat your food. So, that's enough.
Look at Luigi.
What do you think, Herc? Are these boys being nice to you? Huh? Are they being nice to you? Hi, Mario. Are we all getting along together? You guys all getting along together? You're gonna take me down. You're gonna take me down. Oh, hello. You're such a lap dog. Yeah. What do you think of those guys? Oh, dude. Oh, you got me. Get down. Stay down. You just slimed me and mudded me.
But I got him one of these blocks that has like copper and magnesium and 1,000 other minerals and nutrients and things in it that I guess is supposed to supplement their diet. Because I don't have them out there foraging yet, I wanted to give them something a little extra so that during the day, if it's between feedings and they get tired of hay and want something a little more.
Is that even a thing?
I don't think so. But this should provide a little bit more nutrition to them until we can get them out there. And of course, wintertime, there's not near as much greenery or foliage for them to eat anyway. So I'm hopeful that this will, just give a little
Supplement
extra.
a little.
Yeah, a little extra zip, right?
Yeah.
But what we may have to do is put another 2x6 in there, kind of like we did for the hay feeder.
Yep.
So we can hang this guy, because out at Grandpa's we tried this, but we left it outside.
And it got ruined.
Got rained on. Now we can at least keep it in the shelter, keep it under a roof, so their hay, their grain, and their block can all stay dry, and we don't waste too much.
Yeah. They're so much softer than I expected them to be. What do you think? Do you like up behind
Look.
your horns?
I'm coming in there. You guys stay in here.
So we've got to kind of determine where we're going to put this once it's open.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know how this unpacks, to be honest.
Well, I would like it to be on a regular pallet.
I'm just trying to leave it a little bit intact so that I can carry it out of here. You know? Okay. Why don't you just go ahead and eat it while I'm loading it? Is that okay? Man, you guys did some work for just the two of you. Good job. You keep that up and I'm just going to keep giving you less and less grain.
Well, but as we learned yesterday with the neighbor's cows that got out,
oh my,
we need them to be grain trained.
Yeah, if you guys follow us over on Facebook and Instagram, I think we put a short on YouTube. I was in here working with the goats, working with Hercules, doing some cleaning, hanging out, and all of a sudden I hear some guy yelling, "Oh, buddy!" I didn't see that coming. Nobody's taking your hay, boys. You all right? Sorry, easily sidetracked by the hay and everything, but yesterday I was down here with the goats and Herc, and again I heard a human voice, "Hey, hey!" I'm like, what is that? Then I heard a stampede, literally a stampede of steer and cattle, some heifers, all come around the backside of the camper, like right over here, and there's the guy behind them chasing them, just hooting and hollering, and here I am, city guy, I'm like, "Hey cows, steers, I don't think he wants you doing that." Boy, they came right through all of this here on the other side of that, and I am so thankful that I was in here because they went right over there and then all the way up into the neighbor's yard. And I hollered at the guy and said, hey, can I help you? And he said, man, that'd be great. About that time, 4 or 5 other folks come through our woods. They're all chasing a large investment in cattle that had gotten loose. So none of them were on a four-wheeler. I thought, well, I'm gonna go get on the four-wheeler.
So Kyle comes in to get the four-wheeler keys, and I am watching from the window because I had laid down to take a nap.
Notice, just watching from the window, not helping.
What am I gonna do?
I'm just kidding.
So I was trying to take a nap and I heard this weird sound and I was like, that doesn't sound right. I look out the bedroom window and there's just a herd of cattle running by and I was like, uh-oh.
That's the bedroom window right there.
Yeah.
That little guy.
So needless to say, I hopped up real quick and A, recorded, but B, grabbed my jacket so I could help.
And don't tell the neighbors this because I don't want it to become a regular thing. However, at least this one time, we had a little bit of fun. Because here Shannon and I are, he's like, hey man, you got grain? So we took a 5-gallon bucket, we took our four-wheeler and went across over into the neighbor's property. Great conversation with him, got the backstory, met the folks who the cows got loose and they thanked us up and down. Came back later, brought our 5-gallon bucket back. It was a really good interaction, but
It took about an hour and a half to get them wrangled and back to their property though.
yeah, we probably covered about 4 or 5 miles worth of chasing.
Yeah, and that cattle was probably at least half a mile from home, if not a mile.
Well, and over half of them were horned and snorting
Yeah.
and not happy, so we had to be a little careful. And but it was it was a good time, and it was kind of neat to just forcefully be thrown into the landowners community out here. And
Everybody helps everybody.
apparently 3 or 4 times a year we all get to do that. That's country life, man. Those are stories that we never had
That's true.
from the city ever. So huge learning experience, a lot of fun. Got to know our steers and cows that are our neighbors as well as the folks that run them. Yeah, good
It's fun.
times.
I heard you in here being mean, Mr. Luigi.
Well, I moved their food
Was he being mean
buckets,
to you?
at least temporarily. I moved them over there, just kind of get them out of their sight. And this one didn't like it. And so we were not in sight any longer. And guess what he did?
He went after this one, didn't he?
Rude dude. How could you be mean? Look how sweet that guy is. How could you be mean to? Look how cute his little huge face is.
Luigi's like, look how cute my little face is.
Is this a competition?
Hey, why do you have to climb on me every time?
He says, Mama, I'm telling you, I love you.
I love you too. I just, I was gonna wear this outfit the whole day. Now I'm gonna have to change.
He said, now you can wear it the whole day and wear it back to see me tonight.
Can we keep your jowls off of my hair? Keep that slobber out?
He says, that's my love language, Mom.
Is that your love language?
Slobber is my love language. He
Yep.
doesn't he doesn't let me go anywhere without my jackets or coats or something having slobber all over the shoulders.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Hey, watch.
There is no wearing these clothes out later.
Hey, bud. Get him, Herc.
That's just rude.
You just gotta put your
No,
teeth on him.
It's just rude.
Put your teeth on him. Show him. Show him. I know it. He's a stink pot. You're a big guy though, man. Look at you. And look at the size of these jaws. Holy moly. Arr, 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 arr. Can you put him on him? Show him who's boss? See, and Mario comes in, I'm telling you. He comes in and he says, hey, brother, look. That's unnecessary. We can all get along. We're learning. We're learning.
It's all about acclimating, isn't it?
All of us are learning. Probably testing your patience the most, huh, buddy? But for those who were concerned that maybe he was bored or, needed his go-to, they're here. And I can tell you right now, they're all in bed by, 8:30?
Oh, yeah.
9 o'clock at night. They are tired. So they wear each other out. That's fantastic. And like I said, today they've been up most of the day because it was raining. But he'll get to work here in a little bit, be barking whenever we leave him be. We just got to get Luigi to be a little bit nicer to you. I'll have another talk with Enforcer Mario tonight and see if we can't have another bonding meeting. Are you cool with that? Are you okay with that? Luigi had a doghouse over at Dad's and pretty much called it his. The other goats just knew it was his. P-Dub would run them out every once in a while. However, here, we did not bring that doghouse yet. We wanted them basically to get acclimated to this huge goat shelter that we built for him. And Hercman likes his doghouse. Well, what we've learned right now, until they get along a little better, it's great for Hercules to be able to sleep out here in his house. They go in there, and for the most part, leave him alone. But ever so often, you look out here, and here's Luigi at his doorstep, poking his little horns in, and you see little paws fly out, and I'm like, hey, bud, use your and every once in a while, he
pokes his head out
bites
sometimes.
out, yeah. But he hadn't figured out yet that biting the horns does nothing. Got to get a meat shot, got to get something else. And of course, I don't want to induce violence. That's not at all what I'm going for here. However, Luigi's not going to learn unless he fires back a little bit. Trust me, I'm having to keep Shannon off whenever it happens in front of her. And it's hard to watch, but
It's hard not to baby your puppy.
Well, but he's, they're different. They're different out here.
I know.
So I will say, they are doing drastically better than they were the very first day that we brought him home. But they do like to steal his Herc hut. They will sleep up here a lot. In fact, I'll see if I got a little footage from last night when I was giving them their pep talk.
Yeah.
And Mario finally said, hey, Luigi, lay down with me. Herc's going to eat his food. It was so peaceful. And I was able to sneak my phone out, but we'll see.
Well, I'd say they like that new hay.
I think so, too. So Shannon, how are you doing with having the goats here? You afraid of them? You keeping your distance from them? Are you patient with them?
Well, I don't like to turn my back on them. I will tell you that.
They'll put their hooves up on me. Especially this guy. If he thinks it's time to eat or I should give him a snack or something, I feel two little hooves and Hercules is in front of me and I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm glad they haven't done that to me. I don't mind petting them and being close to them as long as I'm facing them.
Yeah.
If I'm not facing them, I'm not liking it. And I really don't like it when they hurt my puppy.
Mario, you got something in your nose?
Is that what you think
there?
about that?
Yeah, Mario's got a little hay in his nose. Yeah, they're actually eating around the hay that they had in there already to eat the hay that I just put in there.
That's interesting.
It may just be the curiosity factor. Yeah, if Mario drops his head at you, buddy, hey, man, he's not getting your hay. I will give him some of your treats, though, if you want me to. You want me to give him some of your treats? I can give him some of your treats. Now, I will say, Shannon was napping before bed last night. And so when I came out here, me and Herc, we came all the way up to the top of the shelter. Whoa! Which is not Kyle size proof, but maybe it is. And it was really nice. It was super windy last night. It was blowing in that rain that we had today, and it was cold. It was a very cold wind. It wasn't coming directly in here, but there was a drastic difference there. I think there was even maybe a little moisture in the air. So up here in this corner, even though we have the small little cracks in between these slats, it had to be 15 to 20 degrees warmer, at least just felt temperature, because there was no wind hitting me, and it was pretty peaceful. That's when we decided to have our team meeting and make sure that guy understood he needs to be nice to this guy. Otherwise, he's going to get the wrath of Shannon. And I promise.
Nobody wants that.
We don't want that.
This guy is like sitting behind me. Just like, Mom, protect me. Pretty sweet, huh?
So all in all, we're both, I will admit, we felt some exhaustion that we didn't know was there. We went really hard and really fast to get this shelter up and get everything ready for them, stressed over it pretty hard, thinking through the best way to do it. And I didn't want Dad to have to take care of these two any longer than he needed to, which thank him so much for watching after him and doing an amazing job, as we all know, with them. But I wanted to get him out of his hair, and I wanted him to be able to get back to his normal chemistry over there with the rest of them. So Shannon and I mean, still, when we drive up our driveway, look over and see two goats and Hercules, we're like, you know what? The beginning phases are in effect, and it's very surreal, very exciting.
Fun. It's really fun, too.
It's very fun. This has been a huge departure from that city life where, you guys know, polar opposite of what we're doing out here. And
Thank you for your
to
drool.
be able to sit in this structure with a roof that's not falling on our head and it keeps us dry and warmer, we're very pleased.
Well, and it was very comforting to know this morning, whenever it started raining, to know that they were in here with a dry place to lay, to sleep, to eat. You know, we didn't have
Absolutely.
to worry about anything. You've got a follower.
Well, are we all going to get along? Hi, bud. Can you be up here with Mario? Is that a thing? See, already I've seen both Luigi and Mario go out that window.
Like they've gone out it? They've jumped out it?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, he just did it a little bit ago for no reason. Luigi did it one time when I was chasing him after he chased Herc.
Oh, man.
He came all the way in here and I started to cut him off and he said, whoop.
You know what
So-
that makes me think is maybe we should put the critter getter or something on this side so they have something to jump onto and then down.
Yeah, no, I think if we make it accessible both from the inside and the outside, that even something maybe that this guy could use, because he thinks he's a goat and he likes to look out there. Definitely something that they could climb up to from down
That bottom
here
step.
onto that, so that they kind of have this, 4 different levels of height. And then if he just wants to, or any of them just want to post up and look out the window or whatever, they've got an easy way to do that without leaning. And then maybe give them some kind of ramp or boxes to jump onto on the other side.
I think we can manage that. What do you think?
Herc's a supporter.
What do you think?
You think you're a goat? Do you think you're a goat? Oh, honey.
Ooh.
Thanks, Mom. I just about peed my fur.
Oh, goodness. Are you okay?
I think so. You clumsy butt. Why don't you go that way, honey?
Come over here, honey.
There's a boy.
Golly. Well, you can't go back to the same spot.
Well, it's official. We definitely need something right there because clumsy goober here can't stay on this top section.
Golly.
It's so nice in here. Mario, you keeping your brother in line, buddy? Yeah. We're doing a lot better. Yeah. Say Hercules can get just a little bit closer to Luigi now. We're working on our politeness, and this guy, he's honestly been the enforcer. Yeah, Luigi wants to run the show, but they're all getting along a little better. We're learning our boundaries, aren't we? Well, except that's over the boundary, buddy. That's over the boundary. Yeah, we can't eat that. Every day it's getting more and more interesting, and the dynamic continues to change for the better. Everybody's getting along a little bit better each day. We've been working with him, and Mario has really taken this leadership role very seriously. So he tries to keep Luigi in line. No sense in hurting Hercules. I think Mario knows Herc's trying to protect the pack. Well, guys, we can't tell you how much we love and appreciate you coming by. And those of you who've been with us for a long time, supporters, commenters, all that stuff, thank you so much. We're very excited to see how this all pans out and how much we can learn. And we're glad to have the family back together here at Shady Acres. Well, again, thank you guys so much. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What do you think? That's pretty cute. One big happy family.
It really is. Us included, Herc.